Hey guys, something strange happening here. I'm not exactly sure how I managed to do this, but I'm stuck flying. I'm on the ground, flying, and I can't stop. I can jump. It's just weird. Alright. Let's start today's episode, shall we? Hey guys, welcome back to Fog's World. Welcome back. We've got a full ice cube. Let's go harvest this sucker. Oh, so very, very satisfying. Let me tell you. Very satisfying. Oh, before I move on, some of you may have wondered why I bothered... Yeah, thank you. Some of you may have wondered why I bothered to cover the redstone back here when in 1.9 mobs can't spawn on redstone. 1.10 mobs can't spawn on redstone either. Well, the simple reason is the fact that mobs cannot spawn on redstone right now is actually a bug in the code. And I would not be surprised if at some point in the near future they fixed that bug. So I've gone ahead and covered it anyway, although I don't technically need to, I know. But, you know, better safe than sorry, and it doesn't really hurt anything to cover it. So there you go. There's the answer. The answer is because technically it's a bug, and so I wanted to cover it. So that's why. So now you know. So what are we gonna do today? Well, I gotta tell you, I have a little problem in the world right now. Let's head back to the base. Let's see. First thing, collect the rest of this ice, or as much of it as I can anyway. Yeah, it's good enough. Good enough for now. Well, let's leave that. And yeah. Okay, good. So oh, by the way, before I go, I should probably show you. We're down to our last... Nope, not there. On the wrong side. Here we go. We're down to our last 2 rows of chests. So that's going great. Okay. So next thing, what are we doing today? So today, I have a problem in my world right now, and the problem is I don't have enough beacons. I only have the 1 beacon, and that's gotta be moved whenever I want to set up a beacon somewhere. It's kind of a pain. I got all this iron, but I don't have any beacons. Now, in order to get beacons, I need wither skulls. And in order to get wither skulls, I need a wither skeleton mob farm. Now, I have a good design for that, of course. You guys saw it in Season 2. But now the question is, what do I build it out of? Because I got to build it out of materials that won't get moved by slime balls and by slime blocks and pistons. And that means I need a bunch of these things. I need a whole bunch of melons. Either that, or I have to build a whole bunch of furnaces. So the question is, do I build this out of furnaces? Or do I build it out of melons? Melons is cheap, but I don't really have a melon farm right now. I've got this little dinky melon farm out here somewhere. Woo, I'm swimming. Where is it? Oh, hello. Who says you could spawn out here? Huh? Where did you come from? Getting wrecked. Holy cow. How did you spawn over here? Where? I don't know where he spawned. Shouldn't be able to. Maybe he spawned over there. I don't know. We'll light it up better, but we'll light it up better later. Not now. So anyway, like I said, I don't have a good melon farm. By the way, excuse the scratchy throat. I'm just getting over a cold right now. I had a melon farm that was over here, and I tore it down. So the question is, do I build a melon farm, or do I just go with a bunch of furnaces, or... Or I could just harvest a bunch of... I could harvest a bunch of obsidian. There's certainly plenty of that in the end. But the problem with obsidian is it takes forever to break it. At least with furnaces, you know, a good pick and you can rip a furnace out pretty easily. So I'm thinking either I build with a stack of furnaces, or either I build with a stack of furnaces or I build a melon farm. I need a melon farm anyway, don't I? Maybe I put a melon farm in here. Should I put it here? Or should I put it over there? What should I do? Let me think about that, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back, and I've decided it's melon time. We're going to build a melon farm. We're going to build a variation of a melon farm that I first saw on Impulse's channel. I'm going to make some changes to it, but I think you're going to like what I've done. And I'll explain to you why I made the changes I made as I go. Actually, let's just go ahead and do this. I don't need all this junk. I don't need you. I do need you. I do need you. And let's see. Gonna need some chests. Oh my goodness. Where are my hoppers? I need hoppers. I thought I had... Oh no, I've got them. Whew! Had me worried for a minute. Alright, so we're going to line this up right with there. This is where we're going to build the bottom. And we need to start with a bunch of chests. And we're going to do a stack of chests right here that are going to hold our output. Just like this. This is where they're all going to go. But before we get too far in there, we also need to build a hopper timer. So there'll be a link below to... So it's got to go here, right? Is that right? Yeah. Sorry, talking and working and talking at the same time. You know how that works. It doesn't. So I'm going to put a link below to where the original for this farm came from. But I've made some changes for sure. What did I not? I need that. Right, like I was saying before I so rudely interrupted myself, I'm going to make some changes because this isn't going to quite work the way Impulse's did for a couple of reasons. For one thing, the one he built was based on a... Get on there. Thank you. The one he built was based on a concept where was based on a concept of using budded all right, let's take this again. I'm going to build this based on a version that I saw Impulse build, but I'm going to make some changes. The version that Impulse built was based on the concept of using a burnout clock, and burnout clocks don't work reliably. They're buggy, and they have a number of problems. So no, not going to do the burnout clock thing. What I am going to do is a hopper timer that triggers these all the way up, and I actually don't want you there. I that. I want you right there. Thank you very much. And now I need a dispenser. Do I have a dispenser? I don't have a dispenser. Let me go get a dispenser. Right, back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so like I said, the version that I'm going to build doesn't use a burnout clock. Instead, it's just going to use a regular clock to trigger this guy right here. That's going to fire a torch tower that's going to go all the way up here. So this guy is going to feed into here, right there, and he's going to build into a torch tower right off of this guy. So let's build some torches. Actually, I did not bring torches, so let's fix that. No torches. Oh, no, I do have torches. Okay, take it back. I have torches. Let's go ahead and get some of these things and some of these. Get some lights. I think I'm going to use end rods instead of glowstone for this. For at least some of it. But let me think it through first. Yeah, okay. We'll think through. We're going to think about this before we go too crazy. A couple of pieces of ice, please. Got chests. I got hoppers. I'm good. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to build the first layer of this thing. Now, the reason I'm building it this way, as I said, partly because the torch burnout clocks are not reliable. And I was noticing that the burnout clocks, when I was experimenting with them, were leading to cases where the is that right? Yes, that's right. This goes there, this goes there, this goes there, this goes... Oh, that creates a burnout clock. That's not what I want at all. Huh, what did I do? Let me check my design here. Be right back. Right. So what I need is I'm going to have a block here and a block here. No torches there. And repeaters. Where are my repeaters? My repeaters are down below because, of course, I forgot my repeaters. Okay, so repeater set to 2 ticks. Repeater set to 2 ticks. Block here. And block. And we need a block over this side as well. So we'll just go ahead and do this for now. Block there. Repeater. I mean, not repeater. Torch and torch. And now we have to place some pistons. Let's place our sticky pistons. And these guys go one here, and one there, and one there, and on the other side of this. It's going to take me a while to figure out how to build this when I'm not in... when I'm not in the other mode. Little tricky. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6 on this side. Whoa. And we're going to do 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5. 6, that works. And then we need some dirt. And we go over there. And over here. And there, and there, and there. Whoops, not you. And there. And let's see, put a little bit of glowstone there to fill the middle, because I think that looks better than the alternatives. I do. And I can either put glowstone here, or I can leave it open, or I can maybe use end rods. Let's see, what do I like best? The end rods look pretty good, actually. Maybe we're just going to keep the end rods, I think. I kind of like that idea. And yeah, I could have put an end rod here as well, but I think I want that to be glowstone because I think it's going to match up better with the chests. So now what I have to do is I have to build... Whoops, I missed it. I have to build this up and make sure I got it the right way. This is either going to be completely right or it's going to be completely wrong, and I'm going to have to redo it. But we're going to assume it's completely right. There we go. And there. No. And there. And I think I got it right. Yes, I did. You go right there. And there. And there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, and now we're going to use these blocks to go across the front. Well, we will if I can do it without falling down. Right. I'm going to need some seeds. I'm going to need a little bit of water. Actually, I've got this, and the ice will do just fine for this. Okay, this, if I put something in here, it should make its way all the way down here, and it does. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, that'll work. That'll work, sure. Let's climb up. And now we're going to do this and build this all the way across here. And you as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! Well, that stinks. I guess I do have to use glowstone there. Because otherwise, I'm not gonna... Yeah, because I think the water's gonna make that go, which will be bad. Okay, yeah. Oh, well, that's too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There, and there, and there, and there. Nope, not there. Go collect you in a minute. And give me you. And bum, 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 bum. Oh, nope. Give me you. Now, let's just do this, because I'm not sure. But... will that get wiped out or not? Yeah, I was afraid it would. Okay. So I do, in fact, need the glowstone here. I can use end rods on the level above, but I can't use end rods here. Okay, well, that's fine. All right, and this will catch those guys. Did I bring my... No, I did not bring the glass panes. Of course not. That would have been too easy. Glass panes, please. And boom, 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 boom. Now let's go ahead and put in the glass. So the point of the glass is to catch all the overflow. And I just need a guy there to start this process. So the glass just stops the watermelon from getting sprayed. So let's go ahead and do this. Boom. Whoops, nope. Okay, that's all we need there. Go ahead and collect you. I hope I caught it. I'm not convinced I did, but okay. Alright, the other side here. Get you. And boom, 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 boom. Right. Now, what to do back here? So, I think I'm just going to do that for now. I just want to light this up so that nothing spawns back here. Now, there isn't much that could, but yeah, that should be fine. Okay, let us plant some melon seeds and grow us some watermelon. Now, I don't have enough melon seeds to build more than one layer here. In fact, I don't even have enough for one complete layer because I want to put a melon seed right there as well. But this will be enough to get it started. I'd like to get some bone meal out here to get that growing faster. So let's go ahead and collect some bone meal. Oh, perfect! Nice! Alright, that's going to have to be enough for now because I don't have enough bone meal to do the rest. So this should start growing pumpkins here pretty soon. These are all hydrated by the water down there for now. Eventually there'll be some water channels behind it to hydrate it a little more. But that should be enough to get it started. And the next thing that I need to do here is I need to start the hopper timer down here. So let's go ahead and do that. What do I want to put in there? I guess redstone's probably the cheapest thing I have right now. Well, yeah, I don't know. Let me see. What do I have over here? Oh, poppies. Perfect. I got lots of poppies. Alright, so let's start our hopper timer. Okay, so the hopper timer started, and actually for the time being, let me speed this up a bit. What this is going to do is when this thing comes back around, this comes under the dropper. The dropper fires up into there, creates a single tick pulse that goes up here, which gets rid of any melons. Look at that, we got melons already. Awesome. And we can use the melons to create more seeds. Bingo! Ha ha! So let's go ahead and plant these seeds. Because we've got we need a little bit more in the way of seeds. So we're going to put you back in here. You've already got one. We need one here. And we're good. Okay, so those will grow up into melons. And we should start making melons here. Okay. So what happens is the melons grow, and then when that thing fires, this row of slime blocks will push the melons out and harvest them, and they'll drop in. They'll hit this glass and drop down into the water or the hoppers. And the sticky blocks below, the slime blocks below, are used to push those dirt blocks back into place after it fires. So we'll watch this one more time. We'll move it from the side here. Get a better view. So you'll see this guy will fire, cleaning off any melons which may have grown here. Any minute now. Boom. pulls the blocks back, and then the sticky blocks below pushes them back in. That's it. It's that simple. Now, that unit over there, this unit back here, can be repeated as many times as I want. I can stack it up as high as I want to go, and I will stack it up several here. But a couple of advantages. First of all, by putting the timer down at the bottom here, that gives me more flexibility to grow this whenever I feel like it, instead of feeling that I have to grow it all at once. And it also makes it more reliable because I'm not relying on the timer on the burnout clock. I'm relying on something much more reliable than the burnout clock. And yeah, it's a better design, I think. So that's how this thing works. I'm going to go ahead and build up a bunch more layers of this, and then we'll talk some more. All right, I am effectively done, except now I need to... Whoa. Now I need to go ahead and hydrate these guys. And to do that, I need a couple of things of water. So let's get some water here. And that will keep you. And get you there. And I'm going to come up right beside this just to make it easier to tear this down when I need to, which I will need to soon. All right. Let's grab one more so we don't ruin my planting. All right. Next thing we need some water. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the water right over here. 1, 2, 3 over. And then on the other side, 1, 2, 3, boom. That should hydrate everything, I think. Yes, it should. Okay, so what we need is a place to hold our water. So we're going to put down some glass. And then we're going to go ahead and take out these temporary blocks. And we're going to place, well, let's get rid of this temporary block as well. And we're going to place a bucket of water right there, and that's going to fall straight down into the ocean, and it will hydrate all of these blocks. Now, this thing will work without being hydrated, but if we hydrate it, then it will perform better because hydrated water will grow melons just ever so slightly faster than non-hydrated water. So that's why we're hydrating it. Doesn't need to be, but it will perform better if we do. So let's go ahead and put some water there. That hydrates all of it. And we've got it all lit up so that it can't spawn. There can't be any bad guys spawning here. Hydration's all in place. You can see the water's already, the blocks here are already getting hydrated, which is awesome. And they will grow quite a bit faster once they're hydrated. Obviously, I ran out of some bone meal here, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and tear down the scaffolding, and we'll take a look at it from below. All right, there goes all the scaffolding. Ooh, hello, Melon. How did you get over here? Did I leave a glass fence out? I don't think so. Nope, I got glass all over. Oh well. So there we got a melon there. We got a melon up there. Oh, and then it's knocked them off. And they come down here, and there we go. We are growing watermelon. Yes! And I may come back here and add some more layers at some point. I may convert one of these layers to pumpkin, although I don't have as much of a need for pumpkin as watermelon. I prefer the watermelon. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty good here. Okay, and because this is built in the spawn chunks, this will continue to operate even when I'm not in the area. And I'll be able to come back and check up on it. Let's go ahead and fly up to the top, get a view from the top. Oh yeah, that looks great. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. I like it. Well, what do you think, guys? What do you think? Pretty good farm, huh? Well, guys, that is all I have time for this week. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you liked what you saw, you know what to do. Leave a like. And tell your friends and tell your enemies to come and watch Fog's World. And if you like what you saw and want to see more, subscribe. We do this every week. We will see you next week, guys. Bye-bye.